Hey guys, welcome to Boombrain. Today we will gather a lot of information about the sun. So let's start. So if you have watched my video, then by now you must be knowing that how the sun formed. By the accumulation of matter, slowly over the course of billion of years, first formed the protostar. Then due to the immense pressure on the core, when the temperatures exceeded 100 million kelvins, then the hydrogen present in its core changed to plasma and fused with another hydrogen atom to form helium, and thus the fusion started, giving out huge amounts of energy. So this is how the sun creates energy. Some of the basic information about our sun which you all must know are: the temperature of sun's core is 15 million kelvins and its surface temperature is about 5788 Kelvin, and its radius is 6,95,500 kilometers. And to put that into perspective, here is a demonstration. We all have seen the photos of solar system in books or in internet, but they are never up to scale and we cannot figure out their real size. If the sun was the size of a full-sized football, then as per calculations, the radius of Earth would be 1 mm. So here the football is the sun, then a small mustard seed would be the Earth, and the distance between them, that is 1 astronomical unit, would be 237 meters. The power output of our sun is equals to 386 billion megawatts, that is 386 into 10 to the power 7 into 10 to the power 10 into 10 to the power 6 watts. The sun's high temperature creates a dynamo effect and also causes the positively charged ions and electrons which make up its plasma to move around in the solar system, which creates a magnetic field around the solar system called the heliosphere and protects us from cosmic radiation just like the ozone layer does. Sun is a second or third generation star, which means that after the Big Bang, 2 or 3 stars must have formed and destroyed, from whose matter the whole solar system and our sun has formed. Now every one of you might have thought that where does the elements come from and how do they form? So in the core of a star, the hydrogen is fused to helium, and when the star runs out of hydrogen, then it starts fusing helium to heavier elements, and this process continues until the formation of iron or lead. So all the matter around us were made in the core of huge stars. So we are completely made up of star stuffs. The age of our sun is 4.603 billion years, and during this interval it has used half of its hydrogen reserves and is expected to live for more 5 billion years, in which it would start expanding as the fusion of heavier elements due to the absence of hydrogen or helium would create a lot less energy, which won't be able to balance the gravitational forces, and its core would start to contract and its outer layers would move away, swelling up the sun. In the next 5 billion years, it would consume Mercury, Venus and Earth too. And to show how big our sun would get in 5 billion years, here is a demonstration. If the red giant would consume Earth, then we can assume its size to be equal to the radius of Earth. And now considering the red giant to be the football, then the present day sun would only be 0.5 mm in radius. So it could be considered to be equal to the speck of a sand. The energy produced by the fusion in our sun's core called the thermal pressure, balances with the enormous gravitational pull, keeping the Sun intact. And since its birth, the Sun has remained in its stable phase and will stay like this for another 4 billion years. But then this gentle giant would start swelling up. After fusing the heavier elements to lead and iron, the energy is so less that the core contracts at a greater pace and forms a dwarf star, and the outer layers move away, forming a ring nebula, leaving behind the core of our Sun, which is the dwarf star. And then the dwarf star would keep burning for another 10 trillion years. That's close to infinity. This marks the end of our Sun and our solar system. Alright, friends, this was the story of our Sun. Stay at home, stay safe, protect wildlife, protect your environment. Bye.